Şerik şerik yönden Şeyin rikbi yönden
Dajin lop tutulu Meta mebi norbu Şerik yönden ino
Dajin lop tutulu Meta mebi norbu Şirik yönden ino
Kuzang Bola to all the listeners across the country. This is Kezang Choden from Alekha Primary School. This radio program is to reach to all the children across the nation. The lesson for today is for class 2, lesson number 9, and the topic is probability language. Yes, the topic is probability language. But before that, I want you to be ready with your sim, pencil and eraser. Are you ready? Excellent. So let's get started. First of all, what is probability? You can see in the introduction on page 34. Probability is the study of chances of something happening in future. In this lesson, we will learn to use words like possible, impossible, certain, likely and unlikely to predict the chances of something happening in future. And more explanation is given below using those pictures and diagram. Can you see that? Okay, let's read one by one. First one is impossible. We use impossible when it is sure that an event cannot take place in the future, like not at all. It's not going to happen. Then we have unlikely. Did you say unlikely? We use unlikely when chances of an event happening is lower than it not happening. So chances are very less. So this is all about unlikely. Now let's look into possible. We use possible when an event may or may not take place in the future. So like chances are half-half, isn't it? So this is possible. We use possible when event may or may not take place. Then we use likely. Are you unlikely? Yes. We use likely when chances of an event happening is higher than it not happening. That means chances are more, little bit high. Now, last language is certain. Did you see certain? Now we use certain when we are sure that an event will take place in future. When an event is sure, you will understand that it is confirmed going to happen. So we use term certain. So these are all the probability language. Now, you will understand those probability language more when we look into examples. So there is example given. So turn to next page on 34. Are you on next page? Good. So let us look some of the situation to use probability language. Example 1. A cow will read the book. A cow is an animal. It does not read. This event will surely never happen. So it is impossible. We have used word impossible, probability language. Now look at example 2. If I roll a dice, I can get any number from 1 to 6. So a dice has 6 faces on it, and the faces are numbered 1 to 6. This event is sure to happen. So it is certain, confirm type, isn't it? So this is example 2. Now let's go to example 3. My friend will become a doctor in the future. My friend may or may not become a doctor in the future. So it is possible. So there is a half-half chances. So we use possible. Now, example 4 says, it will snow in Paro this winter. Paro is a cool place, isn't it? There is usually snowfall in winter. The chances of snowing this winter is higher. So, it is likely chances. So, we use word likely. Now, example 5 is, a cat will chase a dog. A cat will chase a dog. But usually dogs chase cat, isn't it? The chance of a cat chasing a dog is lower, so it is unlikely. We use unlikely. So, these were the situation to use probability language. Now let's do our activity to understand it more. Turn to page 36. We have activity 1 on it. Are you on that page? Good. Instruction says, Jimmy has to draw 1 candies from the bag without looking into the bag. What is the probability of drawing out each colored candy? The first one is done for you. So you have to use those probability language you just learned and answer the questions. First one says, what is probability of drawing out a pink candy? Answer is unlikely. The answer is already given. Why? Why unlikely? Because pink candy, there is only 1 pink candy. Can you see that? So very less chance. So that's why first question, what is probability of drawing out a pink candy? The answer is unlikely because there is only 1 pink candy. So that's how you have to do the activity. You just have to read the following situation and answer using probability language. You have to use those probability language we just learned. Well, now we have reached last activity, that is self-check for learning. What you have to do is turn to page 37 for self-check learning. Are you on that? Good. What you have to do is circle the most appropriate word to describe the probability of each event happening. You read the situation and circle the correct answer. Only 2 questions are there. So it's very easy. So then you just read the 2 questions, situations very carefully, and then options are given in the bracket. So circle the correct answer. Then below you see a boxes given upside down. As you know, it is the answer for you to cross-check at the end of all the activities. Yes, be reminded, this answer is to cross-check at the end of all the activities. So that's it for today. I hope you are staying at home, studying, washing your hands, helping your parents. So see you in next lesson. Bye.
Sherik yenten Sheyin rikpi yenten
Dajin lok tu tulu Meta maybe norbu Shirik yenten ino
Dajin lok tu tulu Meta maybe norbu Shirik yenten